Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to Premier Virtual Racing Academy. Today, we are just going to cruise on Shutoku. Nothing special. Supposedly going to have a pretty good day tomorrow, hopefully. You know how that goes. You plan for it. Let's just hope it all comes together. So, every once in a while, I like to just, go for a little cruise on the Shutoku or the Wangan, whatever you want to call it. They have a real highway called the Wangan in Japan. Um, I like to cruise on it every once in a while. Just minimal talking, just driving is pretty much it for me. Uh, See, usually they have some pretty good cars. They actually have a slow car room, which is more catered to the JDM car, the Toyota MR2s. You have a few I don't think there's any Supras, but S2K, NSX, Civics, things like that. I like to drive pretty much what I can. Let's see, that room is not full at the moment. It's only got 10 drivers, and that's the slow car room. It has AI traffic as well, and that causes a lot of trouble for my computer. It really slows it down. So I'm just gonna set that up so we can see. Yeah, it slows my computer down a lot, and it's really annoying at that because as you're driving, you can't really tell who the um the actual people are from the AI, and that's like you get in there to race folks, not to just cruise with AI. AI is driving like 20 miles per hour. But let's just see if I'm able to get in there. If not, you know, if I start to suffer some some freezes, my screen freezing and things like that, then I'll just jump into the regular room, the fast car room. Fast car room is good because they don't have any AI traffic, so you're able to just, worry about the amount of people on a server. So that's always. Oh, I forgot to put my manual shift, and it takes forever. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna see if I can back out of this now. Okay, yeah, all right, good. So you have to put the settings in, or else, so like controls, I have it set to paddle shift because I was doing something earlier. But I go to manual H pattern, and then we'll try that again. I had to stop it because if I didn't, then it would literally take me forever. I like the FC. The I like that RX-7 FC. This will be my second time driving it. But the Shutoku Revival Project that you see right here is I believe was originated in 2018. Group of guys pretty much mapped out the highway of Japan and gave us this pretty much jewel. I think it's a jewel. It allows you to race wildly through the streets without anyone being harmed. It allows you to test your reflexes for one. Um, it's pretty cool, I think. You can offline you're able to bring pretty much any car on there, but it does have like a glitch in the beginning, but um, online you're not able to drive any car. Rather, they have a few cars set up in a server for you to choose from. I mean, it's a pretty wide variety, but when you're in a fast car room, you don't want to have like a '86 Toyota versus, like a La Ferrari, and that's what they have, and that's the one reason why I don't really like the fast rooms, because all of the cars are, well, not all of them, but there's too much range in between the cars. Now, the slow room, like I said, has the issue with the AI traffic. So we'll see right now if I'm able to handle it. Make sure there's no glitches. So let me just turn my volume down, because my volume and my seat shaker are combined. Alright, so he's going out. Let's see if I can go out with a friend, because this is a lonely highway at night. So let's see what I can do. I'm taking a look at my broadcast, because if it starts freezing, I'm out. I'm not going to put on a terrible broadcast. So like I was saying, you know, you got the ability to just, you know, cruise, or even, alright, looks fine, looks fine. Yeah, you have the ability to cruise, to race, to do whatever you want. You can put on some music and just take it easy. I usually hit that exit and try and drive throughout the city, but just for you guys, I'm gonna just take it through the highways. Uh-oh. That was a close one. Yeah, I just do this pretty much for fun. Do this in real life, you're going to jail or the hospital, or worse. Uh-oh. Woo. It's close. Alright, looks like I'm starting to freeze a little bit. I hope not. Which is, I want to just floor it. Sometimes that road curves on you, and you gotta, you know. Okay, good, good. Broadcast is looking good, guys. So I'll tell you what, maybe on the next lap, because this is a really big course, maybe on the next lap I'll go throughout the city, and that way we'll make this a little bit more fun of a drive. I like the way these cars drive. I mean, for one, you know, the physics, man. Like, I don't know if you can see those little gaps on the ground, like little lines in the road. I could actually feel those in my wheel and in my seat. Well, more so on my wheel. Flying right now, man. Uh-oh. Ooh, I kept it off that wall. I didn't think I would. So the cool thing about this Shutoku Revival Project, there's a show that's on, you can actually look it up on YouTube. It's an anime called Wangan Midnight. And Wangan Midnight is an anime about the street racers of Tokyo. So different cars, all of them chasing glory, trying to be the dominant one among all drivers, right? Having the GTR, the R34 GTR, having the one has the Porsche 911, another one has the Ferrari Testarossa, which is my favorite personally. Another has the I want to say a Supra. You got a Supra in there. you know, and these guys, they go to these tuners, these guys that were, you know, former race engineers, and they get their cars tuned. You have situations where they'll increase the power of the engine and realize that the car has an issue with the rigidity now because there's too much power going through the car. So that's always that's little things that the show has, little what do you call those? I don't know. I think those are pretty cool, like little things in the show that just give you that realism. You know, you want to put all this power in that car, you better have a car that is, you know, able to withstand. That was nice. Need more power. No downshift. Look at all of these cars. You got so many cars. The only thing is, when you have a guy following you, or you get into a nice little race, you'll make a move sometimes and they'll try to make the move and then they'll crash, and then you're like, by the time you realize they've crashed, you're like a mile, 2 miles away. So they usually go back to the pit. Like it takes two good drivers to kind of make it around this highway unscathed. I mean, you just gotta, I don't know if I can do it, but you just gotta pretty much, you know, prepare. You know, your moves can't be so daring all the time. There's no track order. You just go wherever you want to go, you know. But you can always fall back on that first lane, because that first lane, for some weird reason, is always free. Maybe they put that there just to keep you from, like, losing your mind, you know. And then I just ate it. Downshift. See if we can catch that. Right. I'm telling you, this SRP right here will keep you out of trouble. You can go home to your family. You can kick it with your friends. You're able to do whatever you want to do. I don't know if you guys see these guys on social media doing this stuff in real life, you know, and laughing when other guys are crashing and things like that. It's sickening. It's sickening. But I have a theory. They do it because it's fun. Think about that before you judge what I just said. They do it because it's fun. And it may not be fun to you and I, but in their minds, it's fun. That's why they do it. They enjoy it. You know, that adrenaline is pumping. You know, these guys and girls are like, they're out there and they're traveling at ridiculous speeds, and they're putting our lives in jeopardy. Not only theirs, but our lives in jeopardy. Their passengers' lives. But it's fun to them, you know. Look at that. Imagine doing that. You mess up your whole car. So I like to get on here and just, you know, push it. And then you get to push it. Here's the coolest thing about it. See, these cars are from my era. You know, I'm 35, and I was born 1986. These cars are from my era. All of these, I watched them roll down the streets in New York. You know, guys had them, and oh, I didn't get to hit my brake. I didn't want to, like, blow my engine. Thank goodness. But yeah, these cars are from my era. When I was a kid, you know, these cars were coming out, and they were hot. They were hot. I didn't know they were so hot until I got a little older and I started to look. Okay. Oh, that's on me. I didn't think they. Oh God, I just finished them all. I didn't think they were so hot until I got a little bit older and got into driving and got into like shows like Initial D. If you don't watch Initial D, check it out. Like, if you've never heard of it, Initial D is another anime. I want you to dang, I'm clipping the walls. I want you to check out Initial D. Is a toge. I don't know if you ever heard of Japanese toge racing, where these guys go through the mountain passes. It's like where drifting originated from, in the mountains of Japan, but these guys are racing one another, trying to get, you know, gain position or whatever, and see who's the most dominant driver. And it's a really, really awesome show that I fell in love with. I fell in love with that show. I watched the show. I think there's what they call 4 stages. Oh man, there's 4 stages, which ultimately are four seasons, and I watched all of them, of course. But then, like, I watched it again. Once you do that, man, you know you're hooked. Because the one thing I like about it is the driving, although it's fantasized to some degree, is their real techniques that they speak about. Heel and toe shifting. You know, you see them doing it. They teach you why they're doing it. Like, there's always a reasoning behind, like, everything that they do. Like, they'll tell you the reason. They got like nicknamed individuals like God Arm and God Foot, like, because this guy's a great shifter, or a guy is a great shifter or a driver, or and then you have like God Foot, who's like a great driver, great, you know, got great footwork when it comes down to like heel and toe shifting and whatnot. If this was like, if I had the opportunity to make my own highway, I gotta make the highway in New York. I got to. Look how real these cars look when you pull up on them. The lighting is so beautiful. You see the light reflections off the bridge. And this is nothing, man. If I put the virtual reality, if I put the VR on, forget about it, man. It'll be just, it's just a something that you just thank God that people made. And here's my thing, right? Another theory of mine. You know, imagine what the world would be if we didn't spend money on war. If we didn't have to kill one, if we didn't, you know, have to go to war and whatnot. Man, we could have so many cool things to make life such an awesome experience, but you know, people gotta get done what they think they gotta get done. Well, these highways are tight, and these cars are being tighter. Uh-oh. I thought there was going to be some space, but there was not. I thought there was space. From a distance, it looked like it. If you're not into sim racing and you're thinking about getting into sim racing, this is a great hobby. Keeps you out of a lot of trouble. Keeps you in the house. Keep yourself free from many of the stresses that the world has to offer. My kids are in the room going to sleep. You know, you had a long work week. And, you know, you just come out here and unwind, man. You get immersed into it. Like I said, you can put on some music. You can do what you know. make the experience pretty much cool. It's ultra dark. I got the reason why I got to keep it dark is because I don't want my eyes to kind of be strained with big spotlights. As you can see, I got spotlights, big spotlights in my eyes while I'm in a dark car, quote unquote. I love this RX-7 right here, man. I didn't know I loved it until today. Come on, make the space. Alright. Flat out. It looked like some more space, but I might have to slow down. Oh yeah, I would have definitely blew a nice hole in my engine just now. See, the thing about this, I have the Vanatech shifter, and this bad boy, you'll accidentally put it in. You'll be trying to go from, into 5th gear and put it in the 3rd gear. Here it is, you're doing some, 70, 80 miles per hour or whatever, or heading up that route, and you'll throw it in the 3rd gear, man. Your car's just gonna, your engine's gonna blow. If we were playing, like, if we were driving on offline, these cars got full damage, man. You're definitely gonna blow your engine. Up, off the wall, right. I'm telling you, this is how you wish you can drive here in New York. You wish you could do this, but you can't. Slow down a little bit, make sure I make it around this corner. Oh, come on, this is tight. Also, too, when you're in too high of a gear, your steering is loose, and you won't be able to snatch the car back. It'll be loose, and it'll accentuate the body roll. And once you do that, you're in that wall. But it's a cool thing that they didn't turn damage on. Like some of the rooms. I believe some of the servers have damage, if I'm not mistaken. You don't want that, man. These guys come on here, man. They'll crash you up. And the worst part about it is when you get around a good portion of the highway, it'll happen once you'll crash, and then you'll like lose everybody because everybody will keep going. But years ago, a cousin of mine had a game called Japanese. What was it called? Japanese Extreme Racing, and it was this before its time. Like it was it was something that I had never experienced before, man. But when I saw it, like 2 cars were lined up, right? Not lined up, but you would get behind the car, right? Like this right here. And to initiate a race, you start flashing your lights, and immediately the guy knew it was go time. Like, it would activate the race mode. I mean, it would activate the race. And you know, you would have to pretty much beat your opponent by distance. You know, the further the distance, of course, you know, that's how you win the race. But I had never seen nothing like that at that point in time. I must have been like 16, man. Maybe even younger than that. And the crazy thing is, it was back when PlayStation had what was it, like, you know, PlayStation had, it was actually just a Japanese game. It was a game that was outside of our reach, and I don't know how he got it, man. I don't know, like, what made him get it, like where he got it from, but it was just the coolest thing ever. And they had all of the cars that you see pretty much here. And then something like that hasn't been done correctly, I say, because you have the Need for Speed franchise. But again, the Need for Speed franchise is highly fantasized. It's no way you're going 200 miles per hour in a city and gonna go through the grass, hit a jump, and land and keep on moving. You know, I don't even have to tell you what's gonna happen. But look at that EK over there, EK Hatch. See, they know what cars to put in here to make you hype. Here's another Civic. Little R32. Oh no, that was a 33. But yeah, man, he put me onto it years ago, and I enjoyed it, but I had never seen nothing again that resembled it. I used to play Midnight Club Dub Edition, and then they had the one with the motorcycles, and I went crazy for motorcycles and street racing like motorcycles. So I went the closest thing that I got, like, was years later, was when I purchased the Crew 2. That was yo, I playing the Crew 2. I raced on there. I would spend, when I say hours, I had a friend that I would meet up with. Forgot where this guy was from. This guy was from like Cali or something. And we would meet up on the Crew 2, and you know, the Crew 2 is open world, so it's, you know, you're able to, like, you know, pretty much actually drive drive United States. You know, it's a simulated distance, but it's not the equal distance, of course. But you know, it would take you some time to get from one end of the country to the next, and I mean road for road. Like, you were going through some, whew, nice. You were going through some roads, some mountains, and we would do like cannonball runs. So we would just connect, you know, the East Coast to the West Coast on motorcycles, man. And we were good. The thing was, we were good. There was like, you know, I should actually start doing it again, because it was just like, we were so good that we could stream it. Like, it was like that. But yeah, it was we were that good. And I just think that is like that's like one of my favorite things, you know. And we would do that late too, you know. That was like pandemic, when Everything had closed. So I didn't have to go to work or nothing. I didn't have no real big responsibilities, you know, in the daytime. Oh, oh, oh. All right. I don't know where all those folks were going. Okay, so now we're in the city as I promised. Oh, come on. How did I even touch that? Dang. I didn't even think I was gonna touch the wall. This is a right-hand drive car. You know, so I don't know. You're not used to it. You're not gonna be looking to not hit the wall on the left side like that, you know. But if I put New York, I'd have that right up there. It'd be like a subway. You know how they got the 7 line. I'd have it all, man. I'm telling you, boy, this FC is no joke. This is that 90s Japanese handling. When everyone was trying to destroy a Porsche. Everyone, every car company was trying to do something against Porsche. Oh, I just tried to, man, just tried to miss that. Okay, calm it down. I tried to miss that. I knew it was coming. Like, this is a big highway. I knew it was coming, but my downshifts, I got all mixed up. Close. Like, you know, the road is bending. You kind of, you know, start cornering early or turning early because you're in a high gear. You know, it's kind of like being in a boat. You know, steering a boat. Can I make that? Yeah, I can make that. It's kind of like steering a boat. You know, you steer it early and kind of, you know, drift over into the turn. Oh, come on. I know I had space. Nah, I ain't gonna make that. I was gonna go around his outside. Find myself. So in my actual neighborhood, there's this gentleman, this guy, who will be outside in his like super tuned Civic, just doing the most, man. All you hear is burnt rubber, like burning rubber outside, and I'm trying to understand like how this guy's getting away with life, you know, getting away. I said he's probably a police officer. I mean, super tuned, like pop, 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 like, and you just hear tires screeching. I'm like, is he doing like runs down the road? So some nights I'm playing, I'm driving, I can hear him. I'm like, yo, this guy's no joke. Oh no, favorite cars. I think I'm really putting mileage on this car, man. That's crazy. If the car keeps the mileage, because I drove 25 miles, I think, earlier in the car. Now I'm up to like 140. Where am I at? Yeah, 139. Is that the Lex? Look at that. Oh, nice. Did he quit? What happened? Oh man. I had a guy just kind of like crash me. Here he is. There we go. Company, man, finally. So he's gonna, you know, make his way through and try and get away on us, but maybe he will. We'll see. I'm gonna see which way he goes. He might go up that ramp. If he goes up the ramp, I'll follow him. Yep. And now we go through the city. So when it comes down to this city run, man, everything is quick. Downshifts, heel and toe, everything. You gotta, it's like running a track, you know. He's out. He had a lot of speed on me. I tried to downshift and get on it, but he was already at his peak. You know, a gentleman would slow down, but gee whiz, this guy's trying to prove a point, as if he's my rival or something. Yes, 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 people. Boy, he hit the downshift on there and hit that corner. These guys are out. Don't tell me my FC is inferior. There we go. Oh, these guys know that road. I don't know that road like that. But it's good to have some folks in the, I went to the wrong gear. Alright, Pops. You keep breakdancing in that street. Oh, come on. Don't. Oh, no. You got through that? Oh no, he stopped. Ah. Yo, these guys, they that boy just made it through there. Alright man, let's try. Ah, single lane, no. Is anybody else behind? Dude is right there. These guys were flying. Boy, as soon as I saw him, I'm like, oh God. But you can hear his engine. I'm like, yo, his engine sounds like I think he's in a Supra. The older model Supra. Thought that was him right there, but I guess not. Ah, that. I got caught at that same exact spot again. Whatever, it happens. So I just found that my FC is no match. It's no match for a couple of the cars. And that EK hatch, come on now, seriously? That EK came through, just pulling away from me. Let's see who's lined up at the pitch real quick. Maybe. Let me open this window. It's kind of hot now. Oh man, I'm always getting like spammed. Fake viewers and spam. So you get YouTube algorithm. Alright, good. We got some guys here. You can't let them, the thing is, you can't let them get too far ahead of you in the beginning, you know? Like once you lose them, then there's traffic, so it's just like, once you lose them, that's it. Because these guys don't have to slow down, like, you know, if they don't want to. I need that all-wheel drive Subaru, man. These guys are no holds barred. They just out. I think that Subaru back then was a 2.5 too. I think so. Alright, man, I'm getting dusted, so we got to make some changes. Got to stop the car in order to leave. Let's see what we can do in the car. Maybe the car could be tuned to some degree. No, can't touch that. Fuel, don't care about that. ABS. Some serious toe angle. See what that toe does. I'm all-wheel drive, baby. I'm rear-wheel drive too. See, these guys are gone. Like, you get stuck at the pits. That's the problem. Like, in the pit lane, you're going, you can't even get full power. But these guys, as soon as you're in the pit lane, they just step on it and they're gone. And like I said, once you have to struggle, you pretty much lost. So I think this NSX is the driver. Uh-oh. It wasn't early enough. Look at the speed. Like, my man can take off anytime. Rightfully so, too. An NSX, you know, that's like a borderline supercar. That's just an overall big engine, too. You can see him just pulling off. You know, smoothness is there, but he's just pulling off, pulling away. Probably wasn't in the high enough, low enough gear. So I'm gonna go and try and get me a different car, because being in the back like this is not fun. Let's see what they have. Okay, so I wish they had the little info. Okay, 212 horse. What we got for the NSX? 290. There we go. Where's that EK? Okay, Civic Type R 222. EK hatch 230. So what did my what did the FC have? Is this it? No. Where did it go? Oh. What did this have? 212. Got the Evos out. I'm a fan of these STIs here, boy. 280, that's the horsepower I need, and somebody just snatched my car from me. I had the chance to get it, but I just wanted to go through here and see what horse we were looking at. 198. No, you can't get that, boy. Don't get it wrong. Those low horsepower cars are no doubt great with handling. Skyline GTR 314. That's a fast one there. I want my Impreza. You can actually wait for the car, it says, but you know how that goes. Got these viewers. Okay, I got one viewer. Oh no. What car is that? No, I'm not driving no MR2. That's impossible. I've never driven that and I don't feel like it. Alright. Another all-wheel drive monster. We'll take the GTR. It's gonna take another God knows how long. Well, that Cybertruck from Elon Musk, they spotted it driving in the city. He was driving it. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful machine. Alright, man, let's see what we got here. Now that sounds a lot more raw. older fella like myself, I gotta have that power, you know. They say don't rest your hand on the stick, manual, the shifter. So the car is maxed out on a speedometer. Buck 80, 180, 180 kilometers. Had to put a little bit more grip on that front, so I kind of touch the rear brake a little bit. I mean the rear brake, touch the brake a little bit. Keep that nose pointed downward. Keep that center of gravity forward. Get more grip on the front tires, drive wheels. This is all-wheel drive, but it doesn't, if I'm not mistaken, it's not all-wheel drive all the time, right? Like four-wheel drive is the I think the Evos are four-wheel drive. They like all four wheels are constantly there's power going through all four wheels constantly. But like I'm starting to get a little interruption in my stream. Yeah. So I guess today I'll just do the street racing or whatever, and then tomorrow I'll get back to the circuit racing. We're just gonna haul it through here, boy, cause these guys hold you up and they don't care. So this car moves around a lot. I know it's a big car, it's like a boat, but alright, that's fine. Just gotta. I wish this I wish they had nitrous in a game like this, like, not like Need for Speed or nothing, but just like something where you can really feel like the kick come in. I don't have the energy to drive anymore. That's why I'm like all over the place now. I don't have the energy to like control the car anymore. So thank you guys for supporting me. I'll be on tomorrow. We'll see, Lord willing. All right, you guys have a good night. Thanks.